Super Mega Mushroom. Alright, he's gonna get a 10, a 3, and a 4 for a total of 17. But even so, with a very good total that Yoshi got with that Super Mega Mushroom, that none of his opponents were in the same area as him, so there's nothing much he could really do about it. Alright, before I make my move here, I want to try to see what I want to do right here with my items. I'm probably thinking for right now I'm going to use my Mega Mushroom. Let's see if I can possibly get a good total with this. 9 and 8 for a total of 17. Alright. So what I'm thinking about is I'm not going to pay for any better chances on this roulette because I want to try to have enough money right here that I can use to steal away a star with Boost Crystal Ball if it's even possible. But we'll just have to wait and see. It looks like I'm going on the green path. It's not where I was hoping I would go specifically, but oh well, it is what it is. Looks like we're back on the roulette again already. And like before, I'm not going to pay for any better chances. And it's the green path again that I'm going on. Alright. I may as well pick this one. And it's going to be a mini mushroom that we get. Waluigi's going to bring out his Mega Mushroom. Three and 7 for a total of 10. He does get some of Peach's coins. And Waluigi's going right past that star because he rolled a little bit too much right there. Since he's going right past it while he was Mega. Alright, now we're doing a battle game and it's going to be 20 each. Alright, we're playing Paths of Peril here. I definitely should be good at this. Alright, let's do it. Made it through that perfectly. But we're still going to get that win right there, which is all that's really important. Alright, now let's see how much coins we get out of this. 56! Alright, I'll certainly take that. Alright, Peach gets a 7. And she was just short of trying to get a star right here on this turn. Alright, we're going into a 1 versus 3 minigame. Blame it on the crane. And I'm the solo player on this one. Alright, let's gotta try to grab our opponents within 60 seconds. Alright, we got Yoshi out. And we got Peach out. Alright, now we just gotta try to get Waluigi. Got it! That was too easy. Alright, now we're going into the last turn. Yoshi gets the 1. We of course can't get any items on the last turn. I gotta use the Boost Crystal Ball here. And I do have enough coins that I can use right here to steal away a star, so I will do just that. Alright, I'm gonna take one away from Peach. Alright, so now that will put us up to 2 stars. And looks like we're gonna roll a 6. Alright, a 6 for Waluigi. Peach gets herself a 3. And even while I took away her star just a moment ago, she's still going to get back on the board since she was literally right near the star space. That's kind of the point of why I had to basically take away a star from Peach right here in the first place with the help of Boost Crystal Ball that I had. But anyways, now it's time to do a 4-player minigame to finish things off, and it's Long Claw of the Law. Alright, looks like we're trying to find the Goombas. Let's do it. Alright, there's 1. That's 2. Alright, 1 more to go. Alright, we did it! Just barely got it right there over all my opponents. They were all just 1 away from getting that win, but I'm glad I got it first. Alright. So now that the last turn is done, we're now going to go over the final results, and then we'll see who our winner is in a moment. Alright, so here's all our stars. I did have the most of those in the end with 2. Yoshi and Peach have 1, and Waluigi was the only one that didn't even have a single star throughout this game. Alright, now let's check out our coins. Peach barely had the most of those in the end with 38, and all of us were very, very close in terms of the amount of coins that we all collected out there. Alright, anyways, on to the bonus stars. So first up we have the minigame star, and that's going to go to me. Alright, let's move on to the coin star. Let's see who gets this. That goes to me as well. Alright. Alright, finally, let's see who gets the happening star. That's going to go to... nobody! All because all of us didn't even land on a single happening space throughout this game. You don't see something like that every day. But I think we still very much know who won this right here. But anyways, let's go and reveal the winner right now. It's me! I just could not be stopped at all there. So that's going to make me the party star right there for this game. That is definitely very exciting. So we're going to end up with a total of 4 stars, which is really, really nice. Glad we were able to have a very good game on here from what I was expecting, especially with how the Ball Stars played out for us in the end. So that was definitely very nice right there. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So I had mini game by 40 over Yoshi, and then I had a coin by 19 over Yoshi. Peach landed on the most blue spaces. Yoshi was the only one that landed on a red space. He landed on that 2 times. And like we mentioned earlier, nobody ever landed on any happening spaces throughout this game. Nobody landed on any fortune spaces. I was the only one that landed on a Bowser space, while Luigi was the only one that landed on a battle space. We had a 3-way tie for the most mushroom spaces with me, Yoshi, and Waluigi. We each had 3, while Peach had 2, and Waluigi was the only one that landed on warp space. But yeah, definitely a great game overall right there, like I said, for how this turned out. And I'm certainly very proud of myself for the way that we pulled ahead of everyone in the end with the help of those bonus stars. So yeah, that was definitely quite a fun segment right there for how this turned out. But anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 4 for the Nintendo GameCube as part of my 2026 Easter special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.